You have the answers. You've probably heard this a lot of times about we have all we need inside of us. But how often do we actually believe that or practice that? We're constantly seeking validation from the outside world for our life decisions. Who I need to be, where I need to go. How do I decide? I don't know what's happening. This has happened to me a lot of times. Constantly saying, I don't know, I don't know. And every time you say, I don't know, you're just like blocking that knowing that's like deep inside, hidden under all the conditioning, hidden under the I don't knows, hidden under the you should, the shoulds and shouldn'ts, and that's bad, that's good, and all these labels. If you dig and you go a little deeper inside yourself, there's a deep place of I know. But you have to settle, and the stillness, we're so scared of being still. We're always looking at our phones, TV, distraction, food, shopping. I don't know what you do, but you're always distracted from being, when do we just sit with ourselves? Even without meditation music or yoga, when we're just sitting with ourselves. And what happens? What energy wants to be expressed? If we just give ourselves a moment to just be still and dip below the I don't knows or the I should or I shouldn't, and dip below and see what the I know is at the bottom of it, it's like right in there. I do know exactly every answer to all my questions. It's like, imagine giving yourself advice. People are never like, you're like, so what would you tell someone if you had a problem? What would you tell them? You're easy at giving advice to your friends and your family, but how hard is it when you're like, oh, I'm still stuck in that pattern or that situation? If you could look at yourself from an outside perspective or just a different part of you, could you have a conversation and give that person advice? Yeah. Could you give that person that's struggling or having a hard time or lost or anxious, what would you say to them? And how would you hold them? And what do they need from you? It's like, come back to this beautiful relationship with yourself and all the different layers and dimensions and versions of you that live in one body. So I'm just here to tell you that everything is going to be all right, because you have all the answers that you need. You're so supported. If you feel the earth supporting you, and you realize how much water and food and abundance that you have, it's like, whoa, I could actually be whoever I want to be because of how much support I have to be that bright version. But the thing that dropped in today is that we're always guided. We're always in the right place at the right time, but we always think, oh, I got to do more. I got to go somewhere else. I got to look for something or search for something. Oh, there's got to be something else. But the moment that we search, we actually lose what we're trying to find. And it's weird. It's like losing your keys. You're like on the way out the door, and then you just lose your keys. And you're like, I don't know where they are. Where are they? And then the moment you stop looking, and boom, they show up. You've heard that about love too. The moment someone stops looking, boom, it shows up, because you're not in resistance. Looking for something actually creates a wall for it trying to find you. Yeah, very interesting. So how do you let go and trust that whatever it is seeking you also, what you're seeking also seeks you? Oh yeah, and the message that came in today was like, yo, we have the answers are always there. They're always there, but only when you're open and in the present can you hear them. But so often, how many times in your brain you got that little monkey just like jumping past, present, future, like just so like controlling, adjusting, shouldn't, all these like conditionings and everything that's like telling us to be a certain thing or don't do that, and social situation. And like, what if we were just so present and we could actually sit back in a seat and watch ourselves and be quiet and then actually hear the advice and the wisdom that's beyond when we let ourselves sit with ourselves. Like all this, it's just, we have all that guidance within us. We're just not listening. Okay, so how do we listen? How do we actually really hear what's going on beyond the clutter? Obviously, take some deep breaths. Because that deep breath is like bringing life in and then letting it go. And that helps us to rise above that like constriction or the conditioning to actually see ourselves from a higher perspective. So every time we can make a conscious breath, we can see ourselves from a higher perspective and witness ourselves instead of going into the pattern, into the conditioning, and then being like, oh, why me? Or I can't, or I don't know. We can rise above it and be like, oh shit, that's just something else that's separate from me that I just collected along my life journey. And now I can choose to make decisions to end that pattern and end that struggle and end the I don't knows. Even I think just by saying, anytime you notice yourself saying, oh, I don't know, it's like, what's the answer on the other side of that? What if you just said, I know? And how does that feel? Like without even questioning, you're just like, I know. It changes the whole energy of it. I don't know. I know. Okay, let's go into that was a little download of information here. My name is Stephanie Babinski. Let's take our inhale, reach our arms up, pull your hands to your heart. Let's just take a few breaths here. Palms face up to receive. What am I needing to receive today in this moment of stillness with myself? Close your eyes. Soften your hips, knees, and ankles. Open your heart, soften your shoulders. Imagine the weight. Every inhale fills you up, and every exhale just anchors you down more. So the more we can follow the breath, the more we drop expectations, conditioning, struggle, and we rise up into that deep knowingness, that witness perspective. And in the witness can always give us the right advice and show us where we need to go. So let's take a nice deep breath up from your root into your heart and then out your heart. And then bring down the stars, the moon and the sun, into your heart, and then exhale out your heart. And then back down, feel the support of Pachamama. Inhale to your heart. Exhale out your crown. And just come back to slow, normal breathing. Your eyes are closed. Soften your forehead. Just be receptive to your environment. See if it sometimes we like to sway. Just see if the energy wants you to sway. Maybe you feel tingling in your palms. What are you receiving right now? What information from your environment are you receiving? Nice slow breathing. What energy are you receiving or information are you receiving from your environment? Through sensation on our skin, through smells. And what's beyond that sort of intuition, just knowing something without knowing why you know it. Every deep breath calls you deeper and deeper into your heart, deeper and deeper into your seat, deeper and deeper into your beautiful body. Just notice if you feel different sensations from the crown of your head. Where are you holding tension? Let it go. Your face, your jaw, your throat. Let that breath just go down your arms, your beautiful arms, out your hands. Breathing in the energy from your palms, back up your arms, down into your heart. What's going on with your heart, your chest, your lungs today? Let that energy pour down your back, your spine, your muscles of your back, all the way into your sacrum, your hips, and your pelvis. Breath go from your heart down to your solar plexus and your sacrum, your belly, your organs, just allowing the breath to bring softness. Where there is softness and present, we release stress, and that's where we also release any illness, any dis-ease. They call it dis-ease because it's like a place where there's not harmony in the body, mind, or spirit, because everything is all connected. Send the breath down to your hips and your pelvis. Send that breath down your legs, down into your root, down into your knees. Just feeling your body without any should, shouldn't, yes, no, right, wrong. It just is. Send it down your shins, your calves, your ankles, your toes, your feet. And then let it pour into Mother Earth or Pachamama. You breath in, deep breath out to clear. Do that again. Deep inhale through nose. Fill all the way up, and then imagine clearing your whole energy field. Soften your jaw. Let it go. And then on your next inhale, you imagine as you flow into the earth flows back into you. This invitation of all the support. Can you feel all the support, everything you need, you have? I have everything I need. I have everything I need to be supported in my dreams, in my life. And breathe that into your body. Breathe it up into your legs. Feel the support. I'm supported. I'm safe in my body. Breathe it up into your torso, front and back, sides. Into your heart, down your shoulders, down your arms, down your hands, and sparkle at your fingertips. Receptive of your environment. I am present, and when I am present, I hear the whispers of the future. So you can get hints of the future by being present now, and you don't have to control or worry or stress or guilt, past, present. You are just past or future. You are just present, and then everything is drawn to you if you are open to it. All your dreams are coming to you if you are open to seeing them in a different way, a different light. Breathing up into your collarbones, your throat, your jaw, your lips. Relax any part of your face, receptive of your environment, opening your ear canals, your nose, your eyes, crown of your head, out the crown of your head, and go up, up, up. The energy going up, up, up. And let that energy come back down and pour over your body like golden light. With intention, I clear, release, open my energy field. I clear, release, open my energy field. Let's say it one more time together. I clear, release, and open my energy field. Deep breath in. Deep clearing exhale. And then inhale, reach your arms up. Reach that golden light surrounding you. Reach to the ceiling. Hands come together. Feel the sort of strength and the firmness as you anchor that light down into your heart. Bow your head to your heart. Breathe in, fill up. Exhale, send it down to the earth. Gratitude. Just make sure we clear and open the channel. So all our answers to all our questions can just drop in. Those epiphanies is we're just open to the answers and the sparkle of the universe to come through us. So feeling back in your hips, back in your body, maybe do little circles. Thank you for coming back to yourself over and over. My name's Stephanie Babinski at Unravel Yoga Healing. I do shamanic healing and inner child work. Contact me if you want some of that good stuff. It's like a self-love ceremony. You can also email me, Instagram me, whatever you want. I offer cacao ceremonies and other plant medicine ceremonies, and I would be honored to offer my gift to you. Have a lovely day. Drink a lot of water. Bye-bye.